When President Barack Obama left office in 2017, he carried with him more than policy achievements and historical milestones. He carried stories, not of power or prestige, but of people whose lives were quietly changed by his administration's compassion and commitment. One such story involves a U.S. Army veteran named Marcus Reed, whose descent into homelessness after military service was halted by an intervention that began not with a press release, but with a handwritten letter. Marcus had served 2 tours in Afghanistan as a combat medic before being honorably discharged in 2014. Upon returning home to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, he struggled with PTSD, chronic back pain, and difficulty adjusting to civilian life. He applied for the benefits, attended therapy sessions, and even enrolled in community college. But bureaucratic delays, lack of affordable housing, and untreated trauma eventually overwhelmed him. By 2015, he was sleeping in shelters, then in his car, and finally on park benches. One of tens of thousands of veterans facing homelessness across the United States. What made his case different was persistence. Even while living on the streets, Marcus continued reaching out to support organizations, filling out forms, and attending job fairs. He kept his uniform neatly folded in a duffel bag, a symbol of pride amid despair. Then, in early 2016, he wrote a letter to the White House. It wasn't angry or desperate, it was honest. He described his service, his struggles, and his desire to contribute. He didn't ask for special treatment, just help navigating the system that seemed designed to keep him out. The letter reached the Office of Presidential Correspondence, where staff flagged it due to its clarity and dignity. It was included in a weekly briefing for President Obama, who had made veteran support a cornerstone of his second-term agenda. Unlike many letters, this one stayed on his desk. Instead of a form response, Obama instructed his team to investigate. Within days, a liaison from the Department of Veterans Affairs contacted Marcus, connected him with a caseworker, and fast-tracked his disability claim. Simultaneously, the mayor's task force on homeless veterans in Milwaukee stepped in, offering emergency housing and medical care. But Obama didn't stop there. Through the Joining Forces initiative, co-founded with Michelle Obama to support military families, he expanded funding for transitional housing programs and mental health services for veterans in crisis. He also pushed for stronger coordination between federal, state, and local agencies to reduce bureaucratic gaps. Marcus was placed in a supportive housing unit with access to counseling, physical therapy, and job training. He began volunteering at the outreach center, helping other veterans navigate benefits. His confidence returned. Within a year, he secured part-time employment with a nonprofit that provided peer support for PTSD survivors. By 2018, he moved into his own apartment and started speaking at veteran events, sharing his journey with others still struggling. Obama never met Marcus in person. He didn't need to. For him, every veteran deserved dignity not because they asked, but because they served. This moment reflected a lifelong commitment. Throughout his presidency, Obama reduced veteran homelessness by over 30%, expanded mental health resources, and championed policies that recognized invisible wounds. He believed that caring for those who wore the uniform wasn't partisan, it was patriotic. And for Marcus, the commander-in-chief hadn't just signed bills, he had honored a promise. Because sometimes heroism isn't measured in battles won, it's measured in lives restored. And Barack Obama, the man who led a nation, had proven that true leadership begins with listening. This story stands as a testament to the power of compassion in governance, a reminder that behind every policy is a person waiting to be seen. And sometimes, all it takes is one letter, one decision, one act of kindness to turn survival into purpose.